What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on the Sleeper app, and we've been absolutely killing it on this app. And just yesterday, posted a free play and a freaking bang. $20 to $127 yesterday with the Castillo free square. We had the first couple plays yesterday, which was France and Castellanos in the free play video yesterday. Then Glasnow was a do not play. Posted this to Twitter, Discord, and my dub club. Bang. $20 to $127. Been cashing out every single day on the Sleeper app. If you don't know what this is, by the way, it is another player prop site, kind of like PrizePicks in a way, but it is, in my opinion, kind of better. I mean, they have so many different player props on here. They have players to hit home runs. They have players to hit stolen bases. They have so many different things over on this app right now. If you want to join, you can use the link down in the description below, and using promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. We're going to cover some free plays in today's video because I have 3 plays that I'm liking today over on the Sleeper app. Let's go ahead and hop straight in. But before we do, if you guys are interested in seeing all of my plays, because again, we've been cashing out every single day, I have a special offer for you guys over in my dub club. Every single day we've been cashing out over in the dub club. You can see just how many times we've been cashing. There's so many different sports in my dub club as well. There's WNBA, there is CSGO, there's NBA Summer League, there's of course MLB. There's a lot of stuff going on that you guys can see right here. Just so many different W's, over like $300 in W's this day. We've had days with over $700 in W's. So if you guys want to join my dub club, now is one of the best times to do so. And if you don't know what dub club is, by the way, it is a messaging service that sends my plays to you via either the Telegram, the dub club app, email, or Discord. And again, I'm sending my plays over to over 1,500 subscribers. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers on my dub club, by the way. Absolutely huge milestone. But if you guys want to join, now is one of the best times to do so, because with the promo code down in the description below, you guys can get 4 months for the price of only 2. Literally cutting 4 months in half. You're getting essentially 2 free months. And if you don't want to go as far to get 4 months of my dub club, maybe you just want to try it out for like 2 months, what you can do is there also is a 2 months for the price of 1 promo code down in my description below. So if you're interested in checking out my dub club, some huge special offers going on right now. This 4 months, by the way, the reason I'm offering this is because it stretches out the entire rest of the MLB season and also the start of NFL and NBA season, I believe. So you're getting the rest of the MLB season plus the beginning of NFL and also the NBA. So a bunch of huge stuff going on my dub club. And again, so many different sports right now, even with the NBA and NFL and off season. So many different sports. I have like 4 of them going on right now. I post plays for PrizePicks and Sleeper mainly. I also do post for about 2 other apps. Just it depends on the day. But again, now's one of the best times to do so. Essentially 2 free months right there with that promo code. Let's hop in though, talk about the free plays for today, because that's what you are here for. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk, and always make sure that you subscribe to the channel, leave a like. And actually, one final thing, you're going to like this because it is evolving free plays. There's a free Discord. There's a free Discord down in my description below, again, where this baddie was posted right here. So you can see right there that we did end up posting that play in the Discord last night at like 5:25, and it absolutely cast. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, free Discord link down in my description below. There's also some contributors who post their own free plays in there as well. So also have some other free plays right here in the DGF Optimizer tab as well. That actually also cashed yesterday, $38 to $116. Shout out to the DGF Optimizer, which you can get a 7-day free trial of down in my description below. If you guys want a 7-day free trial of this tool, it is down there. I'll talk more about that a little bit later in the video. But finally, let's hop in. Real long intro. Sorry about that. Let's hop in, talk about these player props here, because I have 3 for you guys today. It will probably be a longer video. Let's hop into player prop number 1. This one, so I'm going to be doing a little bit differently today. So I have 3 player prop options, but I only recommend running 2. So I'm going to explain here. Just make sure you guys stay tuned for the entire video so you can listen to my breakdown, all that different stuff. But we're going to go over to the Texas game right here with Andrew Heaney, because I like him over 21.8 fantasy points against Cleveland. He may only be over this in 2 of his last 5 games, as you can see right there, but it's against Cleveland today, who has a pretty decent offense, but I do select this over. If you don't know how I do these fantasy score props, what I normally do is I pull up a calculator and I go to DraftKings Sportsbook. And I use DraftKings Sportsbook, a billion-dollar company who makes their lines, and I use their lines to compare it to sites like Sleeper. So what we're going to do is just look right here at the scoring chart on Sleeper real quick, and you can see what they have right here for the scoring chart. 6 points for the win, -3 for an earned run, 3 points for a strikeout, -2 for a walk, and 1 point per out. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at DraftKings, you can see right here that you guys can't see it on your screen because I don't want to pull the sportsbook onto a player prop site in the video talking about that. But Heaney right here, he's a -140 over 4.5 strikeouts. So that would be 3 points per strikeout, probably right around 5 strikeouts. He's pretty heavily favored to have 5 strikeouts. That would be 15 points. So 3 points per strikeout right there, as you can see right there. I like him for 5. The outs recorded, he is a -140 over 16.5. We'll mark him down for 17 outs. That'll put him at 32 fantasy score. Directed the win today, he's a a plus 130, which is decent odds, but he's probably not going to get the win, of course. But I do like the odds right there at a plus 130. I think it's a pretty solid spot, but not giving the win right there. But there's a possibility that he gets the win in another plus 6, which could be absolutely huge. When it comes to the walks, he is a minus 135 over 1.5. Pretty decently favored over 1.5 walks. Probably won't give up too much more than that, though. That'll be minus 4 for the 2 walks, put him down to 28. Finally, we have the earned runs. He's a plus 120 over 2.5, also known as a minus 160 under 2.5. That would be 2 earned runs. That'd be minus 6, and that would put him at 22 fantasy score. Again, I do like him for a little bit to have the win. I think that could be a huge upside opportunity right there. Only minus 135 over 1.5 walks. So I think it's a pretty good spot right there as well. I see a lot of upside here. I think there's a possibility he goes 18 outs also. There's a lot of things that I'm really liking about this player prep right here in Heaney over 21.5 fantasy points. But that's not one that I'm necessarily telling you guys to play. So what I'm going to cover here is my favorite player prop, which is going to be a pair for either this Heaney play or the third play that I'm going to talk about. But we're talking about the second play, which is my favorite here, and it's going to be really juiced, but I do like this player prop a lot. It's a good bankroll builder in my opinion. So what we're going to do here is go over to the strikeout category here in the Cincinnati-Milwaukee game, because I like Joey Votto to strike out in today's game right here. If you were to pay your Heaney and Votto together, that would be a 2.4x, by the way. So I like Votto to strike out in today's game, and I'm going to explain why right here. So if you guys take a look at what he's done this entire season, he struck out in 83% of games this season. That is 15 out of 18 games. And now he faces a K pitcher in Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta is a very, very good K pitcher in my opinion. He's had 16 plate appearances against Freddie Peralta, and he's actually struck out 25% of the time. And 25% of those plate appearances, those 16 plate appearances, he has struck out in those right there. At least I think that's actually at-bats he struck out. 25% of at-bats, I believe, is what he has struck out in. So I think it's a great spot for him. Again, 15 out of 18, 25% K percentage against Freddie Peralta is really, really good. And I'm liking the spot a lot here for him to strike out here against Milwaukee. I think it's a really good spot. He's also over this, by the way, in 9 straight home games. He's at home again today. 9 straight home games, 9 out of 10 this entire season. He's been over this at home. So I think it's a great spot for Joey Votto to strike out. That's my number 1 player prep of the day, by the way, today over on Sleeper is Joey Votto to strike out in today's game. And what I'm going to do for the second player prop is you can either go for the big bucks by pairing Votto with Heaney, or what you can do is rule out Heaney and then go ahead and just try to do a bankroll builder with this third play. I don't recommend pairing all 3 together. I will say I do not recommend doing that personally. I'm not a big fan of 3 picks at all. I usually just like rocking with my 2 or going with a long shot like a 5-player pick or more, if that kind of makes sense. But we're going to go over to player prop number 3 here, because what I like for this here is going to be in the Philly game today, which is going to be at 105. Because I like, if we scroll down here, I like, where is he at? They took him off the board. Did they really? Where is he at? Well, I had a third player prop and actually ended up getting ruled out. So that was Bryce Harper under 1.5 strikeouts. That really blows that he's not playing today because that ruins some of my other fantasy score plays from earlier, so that kind of sucks. I will give you guys still a third player prop here that I am going to like here, but it is a little bit on the riskier side. It's like weirdly like not juiced in a way. Let's go ahead and cover this player prop here. This one's going to be in the Minnesota game here. So it's going to be in the Minnesota game still, though. If you guys want like a bankroll builder, I do like this still, but I like Brian Buxton under 1.5 strikeouts here at a 1.59x. So this one's a little bit like not as juiced as it really should be in my opinion. He faces Hogan Harris today from the Athletics, who's not really a K pitcher. What's his K line even at? This is against Minnesota, who strikes out a ton too. We'll see what his K line is even at, if it's even on here. Yeah, he doesn't even. Oh yeah, he does have a line. Yeah, he's at 4.5 against Minnesota. Who Minnesota is a really big K team, so his number's a little bit juiced up right there. But I like Buxton under 1.5 here. I don't think he strikes out twice in today's game. He's over this in only 34% of games this entire season. 34%. If that moves to the road, though, that actually ends up getting bumped to 33%, so 1% difference when on the road. So a little bit better when he's on the road right there. But he's facing Hogan Harris today, who he has not faced in his career, I do not believe. He's just not a K pitcher at all. Only over again in 34% of games. That actually is 2 of his last 10 also. 2 of his last 10 he's been over that in. And I just think it's a really, really good spot. So, I mean, it's really just simple right there for Byron Buxton. I think it's a really good spot for him right here. You can see he's over this in both of his last 2 games, I will say. However, only over this in 2 of his last 10. I think the number's a little bit too juiced up, especially when he's facing a guy like Hogan Harris, who's not really a K pitcher. 4.5 line against Minnesota is really, really low, considering how many K guys there are on this Minnesota team, for sure, man. So I like Hogan Harris to not strike out Buxton to more than one time. Or actually, they also have the bullpen and all that, but I just like Buxton not to strike out twice, man. I think it's a really good spot for here for Buxton. So they have these 3 player props right here that I am liking. I do not recommend pairing all 3 together. I do not recommend pairing all 3 together personally. personally. Whatever you prefer, but that's what I'm liking for today's slate over on Sleeper. Those are my 3 plays. Kind of wish Harper ended up playing today. That kind of sucks to find out live in video, but hey, it is what it is, man. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Check out the Dub Club. And by the way, before you click off of this video, free trial of the DGF Fantasy Optimizer. I absolutely love this tool. I'm telling you guys right here. If you guys do not know what this tool is, I'm going to get you guys a 7-day free trial of this tool, by the way. It compares sportsbooks lines to sites like prizepicks, or it compares prizepicks lines to sites like underdog. Like, for example, why would you take the over at 3.5 on underdog when you have this guy from League of Legends, Aegis, or whatever his name is, at 3 on prizepicks? It shows really good value and it gives you good expected value. It shows you where the high payouts are on prizepicks compared to other sites. That is for prizepicks, underdog, NOS Advantage, Sleeper now as well. They have so many different stuff going on this DGF Fantasy Optimizer. You guys can get a 7-day free trial of this tool. Literally, all you have to do is refresh the page, and it pulls up plays for you. You can pull up some pretty profitable plays for you. And also, if you're looking for a specific play, like if you're looking for a 2-pick power play, if you're looking for a 6-pick or a 5-pick, you can literally filter by that as well. It will show you guys the best kind of like payout or expected value for those different play types right there. If you guys want a 7-day free trial, use the link down in my description below. Then once you guys do that, it should pop up right here and say that you can get a 7-day free trial, or just scroll down and say try it for free. If you end up paying for this tool, by the way, helps the channel a ton if you go ahead and do so. So it helps the channel a ton if you do so as well, but it's really no risk really. It's just a 7-day free trial. I believe you can also cancel at any time. So thank you guys for watching though. See you guys hopefully tomorrow's video. Peace out, and thank you guys for watching. Best of luck with your player props tonight. Play responsibly and at your own risk.